All right, here we go. We are live on YouTube, and in today's video, I am going to make my picks on Week 2 in the NFL. And at the end of the video, I'm going to create a lineup on DraftKings that you guys could use yourself, or if you guys could get a few pointers from on DraftKings. So I'll make that at the end, and I'll also give you my teaser bet for NFL Week 2 bet of the week for me. It's going to be between 3-team teaser. So stay tuned for that. I'll give that at the end. But in the meantime, let's pick the picks for this week. Here we go. Let's get right into it. And feel free to comment whenever or say what up in the chat and give your picks on the teams that I'm picking on. So here we go. Chargers and Chiefs. They play tonight. Thursday night football. This is going to be a very tough game for the Chiefs, or for the Chargers, sorry, because they are playing the Chiefs home opener. And Chiefs looked very good against the Cardinals, so it's hard not to pick the Chiefs at home opener, Thursday night football. Chargers will make it a game. It's a division game, but I gotta go Chiefs. But maybe if you're betting on the spread, pick Chargers. But I would go Chiefs right here in that game. So let's move on to the Jets and the Browns. This is a tough game because, it's not a tough game, but this is not going to be a fun game to watch unless you're a fan of either team. But I got to go Browns at home. I don't know. Jets are a weird team where you don't know what they're going to give you. Mostly they'll give you bad games, but they can surprise you and get that W on the road. It's just hard for me to pick the Jets on the road, but I got to go Browns at home. 94% of America's picking Browns too. I got to pick an upset pick somewhere, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Commanders and the Lions. Commanders almost lost to the Jaguars the other day, and so I don't have full faith in the Commanders yet. Lions are due for a win, and they are at home. I like the Lions here in this spot. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Lions. Commanders, had a wake-up call last week, but they did get the W. Lions are 0 for 1, but they're due for a win here. I'm going Lions. 51% of America picked Lions, so that game's pretty close. I'm picking Lions on that one. And, feel free to let me know if you guys think the opposite or whatever. All right, we are moving on to the Bucs and Saints here. This is going to be a good game, a division game. Bucs are a better team, obviously, but Bucs playing very well against the Cowboys, but how good are the Cowboys, or how bad are the Cowboys? You know what I mean? I want to say Buccaneers here, but I think Saints will pull off an upset here. I'm going to go Saints at home, division game. They're going to get this one. I like them in this spot. On to the Panthers and the Giants. I'm doing these picks on ESPN, by the way. It's called the Pigskin Challenge, or the Pigskin Pick'em. So feel free to do this too, and we could compare your picks. It's free to do, and you can win prizes, I guess, for free. So this is fun to do. I compete with friends, and I can compete with you guys. So here we go. On to the Panthers Giants. Everyone's loving the Giants after week 1. Saquon Barkley played great. That's the thing, though. Everyone overreacts on week 1. Panthers should have won that game last week against the Browns. Baker should have, brought his team to the W, beating his old team. But will he bounce back, though, on the road against the Giants? I don't know. That's the very tough part here. Man. My gut, I want to pick Giants. But I think Baker could bounce back here and get a nice road W. I'm going to go Panthers on the road. Even though 52% of people have picked the Panthers in this spot, but my gut was telling me Giants, but I'm going to go Panthers on this one. Let me know what you guys think. But let's go to the next one here. Patriots and Steelers. This is going to be a fun one to watch. Steelers, man, no one, well, not no one, but I didn't expect them to beat the Bengals on the road there. The Super Bowl team, they didn't win it, but in the Super Bowl, huge win for the Steelers on the road. They're coming home opener for the Steelers. Patriots looking to bounce back off their loss. But I don't know. I really don't know if they could get the win against the Steelers at home here. Maybe if you're betting the spread, I would take Patriots. But in the meantime, let me look how much they're favored to lose by. I think Steelers are the favorite here. Yes, Steelers are oh no, Steelers are not favored. Patriots favored by 2. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go Steelers here. I'll pick Steelers. We'll go with that one. All right, on to the next one here. I'm going Colts Jaguars. I almost want to go Colts, but they played so bad against Houston, they tied. I think that was a wake-up call. I've said this a million times today in the podcast, or in the stream already, a wake-up call for teams, but Jaguars definitely do look better. It is the home opener, but I think if Colts lose against the Jaguars here on the road, you might as well say goodbye to the season. I know that's a bold statement to make, only week 2, but like, there's so much high expectations for the Colts. If they lose against the Jags here, that would be pretty disappointing there. I got to go Colts. All right, Dolphins Ravens here. This is a tough one because both teams look great week 1. Ravens did play the Jets though. Man, I kind of want to pick Dolphins, but it's hard to go against the Ravens here. I'd probably take Dolphins in the spread, maybe in a teaser, but Dolphins plus 3.5. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. Dolphins are a new team. Let's go with the Dolphins. Screw it. Let's go with the freaking Dolphins on the road. On to the next pick here. Falcons Rams. I hate the Rams. I'm a Niner fan, but Rams can't lose this one against the Falcons. Rams at home again. They played against a very tough team, the Bills, so I think they're going to get this win against the Falcons, even though I am cheering for the Falcons. But I think Rams will get this one. All right, here's my team. Niners, Seahawks. I mean, you guys know who I'm going for, of course. But, yeah, I got to go Niners all day on this one. They should win. If they don't win against the Seahawks, that's going to be really sad for the Niners. Division game. Yes, Seahawks looked good against the Broncos, but they only won by 1 point. They were at home. That was like the Seahawks Super Bowl, in my opinion, this season. They wanted to beat Russ so bad just to show, hey, we don't need you. We could win without you. That's why they barely beat the Broncos. So Niners got to get this win at home. Division game. So Niners all day on that one. Bengals, Cowboys. Losing Dak was big for the Cowboys. Cowboys are lucky to be at home again. That's the only momentum they'll have right there. Bengals 0-1 on the season. So they got to get that win at home or on the road. I got to go Bengals. And I don't like the Cowboys, so I got to go Bengals. Yo, what up, Matt the Frat Man? Sorry, I just saw that. 49ers, yes. 49ers better win. They freaking better win. You're right. Bengals. And going on to the next pick here. Texans and Broncos. Broncos shouldn't have lost that game against the Seahawks. Like I said before, I was a Super Bowl for the Seahawks. They wanted to win that one so bad. So Broncos should easily win this at home. Yes, Texans are probably a better team. They did well against the Colts. But Broncos have to get that win at home there. Got to go Broncos. All right, on to the next pick here. Cardinals Raiders. This is going to be a good one. Cardinals lost to the Chiefs week 1. And I actually had Cardinals with the upset there, but I didn't know how the Chiefs would play, and the Chiefs look great. But I think Cardinals are a good team, and the Raiders are too. This will be Raiders home opener too, so this is a really tough one. This could go either way. As a 49er fan, I would love the Raiders to win just because the Cardinals are in our division. But yeah, this is a very tough one. I'll just go with my heart because I want Raiders to win it. Raiders at home. I'll pick Raiders on that. Matt, you picked Raiders also. So we're on the same page there. All right. Sunday Night Football. Here we go. Bears and Packers. I mean, it's a division game. Bears beat my Niners the other day, but it was pouring rain. Their confidence can be pretty up there. But Packers at home, I would be shocked if they lose this one. Sunday Night Football. But hey, Bears are going to make it a game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means there. But I got to go Packers at home to win Sunday Night Football. If you were to bet the spread, maybe I'd pick Bears in the spread. But I would pick Packers there. All right, going on to Monday Night Football. Is this Monday Night? Oh, yeah, there's 2 Monday Night games. I forgot about that. 2 Monday Night Football games this week. So that's going to be pretty cool. Titans, Bills. I got to go Bills all day. They look so great against the Rams. I don't see them losing their home opener on Monday Night Football. Titans aren't the same team, but they're still a good team, but I don't see them beating the Bills today or on the Monday Night Football. All right, going on to the second matchup there on Monday. Eagles, Vikings. Vikings looked great the other day. But will they keep that up against the Eagles? Because Eagles look really good too. Their defense looked really good. I think this is the Eagles home opener. I think they played on the road last week. Or I could be wrong on that. Maybe they were at home. I can't remember on that one. But I don't think Vikings will carry that same momentum on the road there. I got to go Eagles, even though 62% of America picked the Vikings. Had to rewind to check if you picked the Lions. Yes, I picked the Lions, Matt. Appreciate you guys liking the video too, by the way. Thank you for that. Eagles played at Detroit. Okay, so I thought it was Detroit's home opener, but I did pick Detroit. They're due for a win. I know it's only week 2, but they're due. So there's my picks for the week, guys. It says how many total points will be scored in Eagles Vikings. I don't know. Let me check what the total is for that night. That always helps. It's never exactly correct, but they have the total at 50. Wow. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. I'll go 46. 46 points. There we go. All right, picks are saved. 16 out of 16 picks. So feel free to do this. Like I said before, it's on ESPN. It's called Pigskin Pick'em. So yeah, feel free to do that and see how you do against my picks. Vikings look good last week. The game's a toss-up, should be high scoring. Your bet it's over 50. Okay. Yeah, I mean, both teams have dynamic offenses for sure, but Eagles defense looked pretty good the other day, but they were playing against the Lions. I don't know if the Lions are a great team or a bad team yet. It's hard to tell. But Lions are due for a win. Don't worry, Matt. They're due for a win. But those are my picks on the week. Like I said, I'm going to create a lineup for tonight, for this weekend too. Lions 38-35. Oh, yeah, against the Eagles. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Eagles did give up 35 to the Lions. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I'll stick to my guns there on my score. All right, so we're going to do a lineup. I'm going to create it for DraftKings. Oops. Let me pull it up here. If I could find it. There we go. All right, so we created a lineup. It's for all the Sunday games. So this is what's the challenge here? 50K exclusive. This is a free contest, so anyone could join this. I'm going to be joining some other contests, but you can win money in this, but it is free to join. So here's what we're going to do. Lions got a solid offense, just defense is shaky at best. Yeah, that's the thing about week 1. Week 1 is so unpredictable, and people overreact on week 1, like Seahawks fans, for example. But week 1 is a huge overreaction. So week 2 kind of puts teams in their place. Week 3, so we'll see. It's going to be an interesting week. All right, here we go. Let me create my lineup here. I'm also looking at some, projections too on players, so that's always good to have. But I know the highest projected quarterbacks this week are Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, and I think there was one other guy. He's on this list. So David Carr was the third, and then Joe Burrow. So the most expensive guy here is Kyler Murray. You don't want to go too expensive here on quarterback. Sometimes you do, but it's a toss-up. They're playing the Raiders. I'll probably take the cheaper option in Lamar, but he's only cheaper by 100. Let's go. I'm going to go Joe Burrow on the road against the Cowboys. Look for him to have a bounce-back game. David Carr. Oh, Derek Carr, my bad. You know what I mean. The brothers. Both starts with D. All right, we're going to running back. Taylor's the highest ranked running back, of course. He's the most expensive. I don't know if I want him there, but he is the highest ranked as in points, projected points. Then it goes Saquon Barkley. I would love to have him there. He's 7,300, but that's still pretty pricey. That's still pretty pricey for a running back there because, you know, the mid-tier running backs are in the 500s. I have about 5,400 per player right now. Let's get the defense out of the way. That way it makes it a little cheaper, or it makes it so I know how much I have per player. Yeah, I also like Swift. Swift is questionable, but he is highly ranked this week. So I've created some other lineups. I do have him in some lineups, and I might put him back in there. So yeah, you're definitely right there. The highest ranked defense this week, as far as projected points, goes to Rams, 8.2 points, and then Niners and Giants. Giants being the cheapest, and then it goes Dolphins right after him. This is tough. I love the Niners defense, of course, but they are... Yeah, let's go Niners defense. I'll cheer for my Niners, baby. Niners defense against the Seahawks. I know the Seahawks looked good last week, but I think we'll shut them down. But yes, Matt, I'm going to pick... I'll go with you, and I'm going to get Swift in there. He is questionable, so yes, I'll keep an eye on it for sure. But he is a little pricey, 7,000. So I got to get a cheaper running back in there. Patterson was ranked pretty okay there against the Rams. I saw Jacobs is a good one to have in there. Actually, I'm going to put him in there. It's pretty cheap, 5,800. Playing at Thursday Night Football is Herbert versus Mahomes. You have Herbert in fantasy, and you're against Mahomes. Oh, dang. That's going to be a solid matchup. But we'll see how good the Chargers defense plays because they are a pretty good defense. All right, let's look at receivers here. The highest ranked receiver is Cooper Kupp, of course, and he's the most expensive. They have him way up there. They have Devontae Adams second, and then he's second priced, of course. Who else we got? Jamar Chase, of course, he's up there. Tyreek Hill, he's 7,100, so he's a little cheaper, but it's still a lot. Definitely want someone cheaper. St. Brown on Detroit. I know you know St. Brown. He's always up there in rankings. 6,500. I could put him in there again, but I already have Swift. I don't want to. I might not put two Lions players in there. We'll see. Ooh, I like Sutton. I'm going to go Sutton at home with Denver. I think Russell Wilson will go off at home opener. Sutton will get some touches there. Or Judy, but Judy's an... Maybe I'll go Judy just because he is cheaper. No, I'm sticking with Sutton. Amari Cooper, I like him there. I like Cooper there. I'm going to put Cooper because Cleveland playing the Jets. Yeah, Judy did have more points because I have Sutton in your in your league. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Judy played great against the Seahawks. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go Sutton to go off this week. Another player I like Landry on New Orleans. Definitely. Let's see. Where's another guy? Oh, you know what? Ayuk on the Niners. I forgot about him. 5,100. Yes, I'll take that. Trey Lance to Ayuk. They've been working crazy often together in the offseason. So, gotta stick with Ayuk there. Obviously, I'm a Niner fan, so I'm picking him. But tight end. This is a good one. Tight end. Kyle Pitts, I really like this week. He's cheaper. 5,400. Obviously, Andrews is the highest ranked. Waller's up there, too. He was ranked pretty high. Freiermuth, I'm saying that wrong, but on Pittsburgh, he's always a solid option. I had him last week. He did great for me. Hawkinson I love, but he didn't do as well for me in fantasy last week. Hawkinson was kind of a dud for me, but I do love him as a tight end. Texans O.J. Howard went off last week. Okay, that's good to know. But that's the thing. Will they go off again this week? That's the tough part. And I think Texans are going to lose this week. But New England's defense is pretty good. It's either going to be Freiermuth, if I'm saying that. Maybe Hawkinson again, but that's 2 Lions. I do like Kyle Pitts. Well, actually, it would be nice to stack. You know what? Let me get a cheap, well, O.J. Howard, wow, yeah, 3,000. But he's going against Denver. I think Denver's going to play him really well. Higbee, that's not a bad option. It's not a bad option, Higbee. Actually, I'm going Higbee, the Rams, because I think they'll put up some numbers this week against the Falcons. All right, I like that. So I might get so I had Joe Burrow as my quarterback. It'd be nice to have as my flex position, to have another Cincinnati Bengal in there. So we can't put Jamar Chase. I only have 5,900. So there's Higgins. Yeah, let's put Higgins in there. Let's stack it. We got Higbee and Higgins. So yeah, it's always good to stack it in a lineup when it comes to fantasies, making a fantasy lineup. So I think that's going to be my lineup. I might change it later. Of course, Higgins is questionable and Swift, so I'll keep an eye on that, of course. But yeah, that's going to be my ticket right there. I'm entering it, and there you go. We're in. So feel free to use any of that. I might take out Cooper later. I'm not 100% sold on Amari Cooper, but he's a solid, solid receiver. But yeah, that's my picks, guys. That's my lineup, and here is my bet. I'm just gonna say it. My bet is gonna be a teaser bet. That means it adds 7 to 8 points. I placed this bet on Bovada, and I'll just tell you exactly what it is, and I'll, in the next video next week, I'll tell you how I did. I have Chiefs +4, Seahawks +16.5. I do think Niners will win, but I don't think they're going to win by more than 15 points. I mean, I hope they do, technically, but I think Seahawks will kind of make it a game. And then I have Broncos -2. So that's an 8-point teaser, guys. Let me say it again. Chiefs +4, Seahawks +16.5, and Broncos -2. So feel free to use that. I think it should be a solid winner there. The only one I would worry about is really Seahawks, I guess, but I'll be low-key happy if Niners just demolish the Seahawks. But I think Broncos will for sure win, and Chiefs should win tonight. And having the Chiefs at +4, if they do lose, it would be by a field goal. So Chiefs +4 is solid. But that's my stream, guys. I just want to make a shorter video here. If you're watching this at a later time, let me know your guys' picks in the comments. Definitely don't forget to like the video. That always helps. And don't forget to subscribe. That always helps too. And stay tuned for the next video. I'll be live tomorrow doing some baseball. And then if you don't see that, you can catch me on the weekend or next week. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out for the stream, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and enjoy Thursday night football tonight and this weekend's games. So I'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace.